There's a very important Rabbeinu Yonah that I'd like to read. It's an amazing point. And first of all, it's 2 points. One is, if a mitzvah ba'ali yadecha, if a mitzvah comes to your hands, shamesh ba v'al tashel ba. Don't be lazy and make sure you complete it. If you look at all the tzaddikim that we have, look at all the tzaddikim. What do they have? They have a midah called zerizim. Zerizim maktimin the mitzvot. What is that? It's mitzvah I have to do? Do it right away. There's no, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it the next day, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it this. Look at Avraham Avinu, the greatest example. He has a mitzvah to go take Yitzhak to the Mizbeach. What does he do? First thing, Vayashkem Avraham Baboker. You think about it, well, I have all day to do it. Let me do it last minute. No. The ways of Tzaddikim is what? Is Rizut. That's the ways of Tzaddikim. The Mehirut. And by the way, it's very important to have that. Why? The Mesillat Yesharim says, what's the greatest sakana that a person could have in his life? What's the greatest danger you could have in your life? What do you think? What's the most dangerous thing in life? You know what he says? You'll never believe it. You'll never believe what Mesillat Yesharim says. And the words, I'm quoting verbatim, exactly words he says, En sakana ke sakanato. That's what he says. There's no sakana like this sakana. Wait, which is the sakana? What does he say? He says, if a person has a mitzvah and he just loses the mitzvah, there's no grace. You can never get it back. You can never get it back. That's why when you actually have the ability to do it, don't be like, oh, tomorrow, the next day, right away. Do it right away. Alacrity. Do it right away. If you would have a diamond, and you see the diamond right there, I'll pick it up tomorrow, or you pick it up today? I'll pick it up tomorrow. You're going to pick it up today. I don't wait. Every mitzvah is a diamond. Every mitzvah is a diamond. All you're doing when you take the mitzvah, you're taking it, you're giving it to Borei Olam, Hashem's holding it, He's going to give you back 100 billion times more investment after 120 when you go see Him. He's going to say, oh, by the way, this is for you. What I do, this is the mitzvah. And by the way, the grades, you remember you were in school, you had grades like 90, 80, 100, passing grade, this, that. Mitzvah has grades, grade A, grade B, grade, A, B, C. How do you have a grade on a mitzvah? How do you have a grade? What's the grade on mitzvah? I can do the same mitzvah as you, and the actual mitzvah has more power than you. Why? How could it be? How could it be? Imagine you have the mitzvah. Let's say putting on tefillin in the morning, right? I was very quickly. I was so excited. Or let's say excitement. I was so excited more than you. Or you get excited more. You get 1,000 times more. You have a mitzvah. I did it with more alacrity, or you did it more with alacrity. You did zerizut. The worth of the mitzvah is graded higher because you did it with zerizut. You did it like it says, zerizin, maktimin, the mitzvot. Right away the mitzvah came, I'm doing it right away. I had a uncle. I have an uncle. I'll never forget. Right after Sharit, he was my first. I had a few uncles. I have like 10 uncles, 10 uncles, and he was the only uncle that I remember that every day, every Purim. I was a kid. I was literally a kid. Every Purim, I was like maybe 6 years old, 7 years old. From the age 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All those years, I'll never forget my uncle. He was the first one. Exactly the morning came. We finished like 9:30. I came back home from the Megillah reading. I came back home. All of a sudden, who was there? My uncle. They say, hey, every year. I said, Uncle, what's going on? He tells me, you have a mitzvah? Mishloach manot? Right away. I don't wait till the end of the day. Oh, it's before Shiki. I have a half hour left. Oh, you put it in. No. Have a mitzvah, you do it as soon as you can. As soon as you can. If you do it, you do it in mitzvah as soon as you can. This is the ways of Tzaddikim. This is the ways where your mitzvah itself gets elevated to a different level, a different plateau.